Alrighty. Not only is this a 4-on-4 with the Power Mac cube, that's the Power Max cube that Mac has modified. I've got a BK in the house. You'll leave me hanging?
Oh, yeah, whatever.
And even better than that, we opened, I think, the best card in the cube. Gleamox is unbelievable. It's just a 5-color Mox. Like, I think you could make an argument with like Lotus and Time Walk. I think it's just clearly better than Soul Ring and Mana Crypt. And it's obviously better than all the Moxes. So, in any case, we're passing to Mac, and he's probably going to take Minsk and Boo. What do you think?
Oh, I assume so.
We have two goals in this draft. One is to win the draft by going 3-0. The other is to make Mac's deck as bad as possible, just for future value. All right.
What's the flavor text on Gleamox about?
I have no idea, but we're passing Minsk, Mystic Confluence, Relic of Sauron, Prismatic Vista. All right. Oh, this is a pack too. There's a Tinker, a Fable, a Reanimate. Oh, and a Broadside Bombardiers.
Gotcha.
So what is this? Mock Tutor. It's some stupid joke, I'm sure. The whole Gleamox thing. I didn't find it ever particularly interesting or funny, but I do like that I have this card to put in my deck.
Sure.
What do we take here? I mean,
I'd assume Bombardiers.
yeah. We also just passed a Minsk and Boo,
Yeah.
so Mac is going to take Fable, and then we're going to cut red as hard as we can. Mm-hmm. Not that you can really cut Fable and Minsk and Boo that badly. Reanimate and Tinker are fun. Passing a key as well, but yeah, I think Bombardiers is pretty
What's
busted.
that noise?
That is the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, cool.
I know you've never heard one of those before. But
I knew that was coming.
oh, Arid Mesa? Sure. Why not?
Yeah. Screaming Nemesis is in. That's cool.
Yeah, this card's not bad. Some people think this card's better than Parallax Wave, but no incredible.
That's crazy.
There's a Ren and 6. There's a Tezzeret for an Emperor Bones. Tezzeret for the Vault Key, but yeah, we'll definitely just take Arid Mesa here. Okay. I mean, we could just take... This is a great card with Bombardiers. It's just a good card in general. I think we should keep taking red cards because we passed 2 great red cards. I'd be surprised if Mac didn't take Minsk and Boo into Fable.
Oh, Mac added Kaito after I asked him to yesterday.
Yeah, this is a cool card. I think this... I like having Kaito, and I hope... I don't know if... I haven't really looked at the list. If he has Fallen Shinobi in as well, because...
Fallen Shinobi is in.
Because then you can draft like a blue-black, flyers, baleful strikes into ninjutsu things. Suspicious Stowaway. Passing World Spine Worm, Pillage of the Bog. I mean, this isn't even a great pack, so yeah. Take the Plunderer, the Plunderino. Oh, now what? There's 2 different bolts. Of the 2, I imagine Firebolt's better. But I don't know. They're both pretty good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then there's also Savai Triumph, but I think that's worse than Taiga if we were to go that direction. They both only add 1 color to Arid Mesa, and Taiga's untapped. There's also Duretti and Genius Iconoclast. Also Titania and Channel, but we could take Taiga because we passed that Minsk and Boo.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Duels are pretty good. The bolts these aren't like any of the premium bolts. And now there's a Tidebinder, but Steam Vents looks pretty great here too. Just have a nice domain start. I think Zeotor's Proving Ground is still worse than Steam Vents. Kind of the same, similar logic as before. Arid Mesa now already gets green, so you're only adding 1 color anyway. Unless you really want Tireless Tracker, which is good with Broadside Bombardiers, but I don't find this card to be a premium card or anything.
No, I think it's worse than Sentinel of the Nameless City as a comp.
Yeah, Sentinel. And Sentinel's also not I guess I first picked it in a draft the other day, but that's not an ideal scenario. All right. Any objection to Steam Vents here?
No.
Nice.
You don't use the reserve feature.
Oh, now we can take birds? Yeah, I like to be decisive.
Apparently.
I mean, Cradle is nice, but this looks more like a bird start. There's also Pick Your Poison. There's also Pestermite. It wouldn't be crazy to take Pestermite here. One of the appealing things about birds is again, I think cutting red-green is pretty nice given our seat, but we're still passing a bunch of good green cards here, so it's not really doing that much.
Yeah, this pack is mostly green. Yeah, birds seems like the best card.
All right. I'll go with birds. Oh, and then Ignoble. All right.
Yeah, this is a good start for a red-green beatdown deck.
Yeah, I mean, we passed Minsk and Boo, which is... Oh, we could have had an Exarch, too. That's unfortunate.
So there's a couple of red-green duels, a Tarfire. I don't think Trumpeting Carnosaur is particularly
No,
great.
I don't think we want Relic with this start too much. So do you want Surveil Land or Untapped Land? Probably Surveil Land here, right?
I think Surveil Land. The problem with Thornspire Verge is it doesn't turn one for
Green,
birds.
Yeah, that is definitely true. So last time I was passing to Mac, I ended up green-white mid-range, passing to him being green-white mid-range. That was good. And now we're hoping to repeat the thing.
Could have had Pestermite and Deceiver Exarch.
I know. I didn't really think about the Deceiver wheeling, but I'm still a little skeptical of the whole twin thing. We'll see. Could just take a waterlogged grove. I don't know.
I guess that's probably better than nurturing peatland since we have steam vents already. I guess ignoble hierarch is, but
although it's stacked incorrectly, the bird should be on top. Just it looks a lot nicer. Look at this thing.
Yeah, no, that's a great point.
And then Leyline Binding.
I'm in for that.
We have 4 colors already.
It also avoids you drafting Gemstone Mine.
Yeah, I know you love a Gemstone Mine. Oh, we could take Uro here.
Sure.
Or we could take Pillage, but this actually is like a pretty reasonable Uro start, too.
For sure.
Okay. Little domain action. Oh, Firebolt wield. So did Duretti.
I would take Firebolt.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a Duretti believer. But
Mac loves Duretti. That's why it's in the cube.
Sure.
Oh, Elegant Parlor, nice. Your boy, the Enlightened Tutor. All right, Elsa Deep Shadow might make the cut.
We saw not a ton of red after those first couple packs.
Yeah, and we're not going to see a ton in this pack either, but we have so many red lands, like we're just going to play red, like regardless.
Yeah. We successfully got through pack 1 without putting a card in our sideboard.
Yeah, there's a decent chance we play all these. Dude, it's so sick. Bombardiers throw a Leyline Binding for 8. Just infinite damage.
You can also do Bombardiers attack, second main, play Uro, throw Uro.
Oh, that one works even better because it's legal. All right, let's see what we got. Can we get some action here?
There's action adjacent.
Yeah, there's a Chaos Defiler. That's a fantastic card. Memory Lapse, Atroxa. Counterspell not really in the running here. There's also Entomb and Manifold Key, but not super into those. I mean, Chaos Defiler's a messed up card.
Yeah, this seems like a great start for it.
Bombardier's Defiler, that is sick.
It's a lot of damage and a lot of permanence getting.
We might get Blood Tithe back or Overgrown Tomb, Lotus Cobra, because I mean, Memory Lapse, Atroxa, Adeline, Entomb, Portal, Counterspell are all pretty likely to go, so I don't mind that. Oh, okay. We got a Pluto Delta and a Comet. Comet is so broken. I know you love it. I know you love it.
Never read it. Take your word for it.
I mean, we have pretty good mana for it. We have an Arid Mesa. We have a Birds. We have a Gleemox. We got to take Comet over Delta. I'm sorry. This thing's not going to be in the cube that much longer. This is no good. Okay.
Oh, boy, no.
Oh, there we go. Underground Adventurer. Initiative, also your favorite mechanic. I mean, once you have a couple good 1-drops and a Gleemox, just loading up on like broken 3s, 4s, and 5s is a really good way to go.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't think there's really an argument for Skull Clamp or Delighted Halfling compared to Undermountain Adventurer. Alpha Deathclaw is a nice one. I had this in a deck recently, but I never got to cast it. It's kind of expensive. What are we looking at here? I do love a Converter, but this isn't the deck for it. Could take Britter Triumph just because it's a good card, but we don't have much black. We just have the Chaos Defiler right now. Could take Galvanic Discharge because it's just a really efficient bolt. Llanowar Elves is not really something I'm into right now. Arwen probably comes back. A lot of the time it does. There's also Aragorn, but we just took 3 expensive, strong cards. I feel like we don't need to do that. I don't know.
Taking an instant speed bolt sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, I like that. That's what I was leaning towards as well. Now here, it's almost assuredly got to be like Plateau or Xander's Lounge, given where we're at. Kellen is cool, but...
So we have the Chaos Defiler, and we don't have any black lands. But we have
2 tap lands
Arid
already.
Mesa already does get untapped red and white, theoretically. Right now we would have to play Plains to get untapped white.
I'm kind of leaning Plateau just because the untapped lands are so powerful.
They are.
And we have 2 tap lands already.
Yeah. Plateau's pretty nice for Leyline Binding and Comet.
Yeah. There's like 5 red cards in this pack. We might get one of those back. Or Neshoba Brawler. It hurt having to pass Polluted Delta in what looks like a domain deck, but what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
There's Omnath, but probably want Oliphant here, right?
I'd imagine so.
It gets every color but black, and it's probably going to get black. I mean, likely to try. I mean, I guess we passed
saw
a
Badlands.
Badlands and Proving Ground are both gone, but well, I guess Badlands could come back. I think it was this pack.
Yes, it was.
All right, we'll Oliphant here. Oliphante. Yeah, I mean, nice little domain busted cards deck. And this is the kind of deck where the initiative cards really shine. I mean, they're good in every deck, but they're
you're about the ability to play them fast and have cheap interaction
and just have like random creatures, like a Birds of Paradise in play with like Exalted is really good with initiative, that sort of thing.
Sure.
Oh, is it time? Do we finally get to take the Fire Covenant? Yes, we do. Unless you really want Once Upon a Time.
I kind of want Once Upon a Time. Our deck is just almost all creatures and lands.
Yeah, I guess it has 3 busted 1-drops, or well, 3 1-drops we want to play on turn 1, and then Bombardiers, Undermountain Adventure, Chaos Defiler. God, Fire Covenant is so good, though.
It is.
All right, you would take Once Upon a Time?
Yeah, mostly because of the black mana. Like, we'll have okay black mana, but we don't have great black mana.
There's the twin.
There it is.
There's a Nissa and a Grist.
Probably take Grist.
Yeah, I like Grist.
You can take Grist off Once Upon a Time.
That's true. Oh, Overgrown Tomb. We got to slam that, right?
For sure.
I like Blood Tithe, but we need to be casting our spells. And Lotus Cobra is good, but we have the 1-drops. Those are more important. So happy to take that. And then I do like a Reprieve. I don't think we need a blue-black expensive card.
Yeah, I agree. Crater Makers, whatever.
Yeah.
Get Lost is also pretty good.
Yeah, I think Reprieve is pretty great. Now probably Elite Spellbinder, right? Oh, Reckless Stormseeker is a pretty decent one. Could also take Greaves to spec on Nadu. No one's taken Nadu so far. Seems like we're going to have a decent amount of white.
Yeah, Spellbinder is pretty nice at setting up initiative and monarchies.
So now we could Shadowy Backstreet. It makes Arid Mesa into black, or we could just take Aragorn and embrace the 4-color, 5-color.
Don't feel strongly.
All right. I don't really want to take Sanguine Evangelist, and then now it's got to be Neshoba Brawler, right? Yeah. We don't really need another 3, and Kellen is kind of expensive. Okay. Dragon's Rage Channel is probably not a card we'll play. Look, it's our first sideboard card. Oh, Pending's good.
We'll play Pending.
All right. What do we got? Sick. We opened a fetch land. I mean, I'm sure that's what we're taking. Pyroglyph's good.
I think I would take a fetch land.
But I think we should just take a fetch. I don't love passing back a Pyroglyph, but there's also a Shieldred in the pack. Those are both great. Force Negation. And I think we've got to take a fetch land to make our deck functional. And then, is Misty all the colors?
Yeah. It might
No,
be white.
It's not white yet. Yeah. But we'll find it. All right, so we opened Gleemox and then bricked on our next 2 packs, obviously. It's just
Obviously. It's obvious.
Well, I'm just saying, like, once you open a piece of power in your first pack, your expectation for how many total pieces of power you'll have goes up because you have 2 more packs that you get to open, right? Makes total sense. What is this pack? We're getting completely hosed. There's no playables here. What are we taking? We could take a Spell Pierce. We could take a Necromancy. I mean, it's not the worst Necromancy deck. We could take a 6. Doesn't look that good here. Like, what are we doing with it?
How many things do we have that are good with Spirit Guide? Adventure.
Oh, this Uro's probably not making it right now.
I guess I would take Necromancy.
It's at least a good card. Mac could be red-black as well. I don't know. Not a card I'm excited about. Oh, man. Scalding Tarn and 4th Earlingus? Could we take 4th at this point?
Probably.
Yeah, our man is at least decent. It's so painful. See, why couldn't the Tarn been in the last pack? It's just unbelievable. The luck of some people, you know, or the lack thereof. Oko or Spara's headquarters. Tapped green lands aren't like the best.
I think I'd take Oko.
Yeah. We really could use some more lands here. Any lands? Any lands. Oh, a little Slimefoot and Squee?
Huh? What does it do?
It's a 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, you make, or attacks, make a 1/1 Sapperling, and you can pay Jund +1, sack a Sapperling to return this and another creature from your graveyard to play.
Wow.
And it's a pretty strong card. Could also take Utopia Sprawl.
That is a good card. Do we think we'll have enough forests?
Arid Mesa is a 1, 2, 3, 4. So we might have like 6 or 7 untapped green if we don't get any more duels.
That's tough. Terrace Under, Bone Horde.
Let's just go Terrace Under. I don't know. It's a reasonable card. Then this pack is pretty bad too.
Paradise Druid, a Braid, Magda.
I really don't want to take Paradise Druid here.
We don't have to take it.
Could just take Headliner Scarlet. Right now we're at 16 lands, plus the Gleemox, plus the Oliphant, and the Once Upon a Time. So we're not like super flush on playables. There's also Endurance is just like a fine card. Maybe it is just Paradise Druid. Yeah, I don't know. Or it could be Magda. Magda's nice with Bombardiers.
Go with your gut.
I take Headliner, I guess. And I guess Underground Mortuary is probably better than Mishra's Bauble here.
We don't care about Delirium, do we?
We don't have any of the Delirium cards now. And we don't care about Bob. All right. Take our last tap land, probably. Oh, man, I love a name sticker, but this is not the deck for it so much. Could cut name sticker because it's the best card. We passed a lot of red. I guess it's good with 4th Year Lingus, Headliner Scarlet, Bombardiers, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to play any of these other cards. I'm just going to...
I agree.
Okay, so...
This is 15 plus Once Upon a Time, Gleemox, Oliphant.
Yeah, so kind of like 17 plus a Once Upon a Time, which isn't too bad. Would be nice to get one more land here. I guess we have 9 non-basics. That's not terrible. And we have like a bunch of green fixers. Oh, we kind of have 10 non-basics. 11. All right. Here, I'm kind of in for Death Greeters. I mean, Unruly Crisis is kind of nice in this style of deck too. I don't think we need Knight of Autumn. I feel like we've got a decent amount of interaction. And we could also cut one of these cards, interactive cards, easily. We could take... If we take Death Greeters, is there any chance Name Sticker gets in?
I don't think so.
All right. It's Death Greeter. Oh, the Spirit Guide, I think we will play. I don't think we care about Trinket Mage too much. Oh, Blooming Marsh. Oh, there's also Sign of Draco, but I don't know that we want...
Oh.
So we have the natural... Do we don't have a Triumph?
We have no Triumphs.
Damn, we can't turn 2, turn 3 it.
Bummer.
I mean, we should probably just take Blooming Marsh, right?
Sure.
Painful, but I think that's the case. Ooh, can we Caustic Bronco or maybe just the green-white land? It's obviously not like...
You could Bronco. I don't know.
I do like a Bronco. Oh, Slimefoot and Squeak came back?
We're going to have some cuts to make.
Well, I think we could cut Firebolt probably. And I think we can probably maybe cut Elite Spellbinder. Maybe you don't play Slimefoot and Squeak. I don't know.
Terrace Under good?
Yeah, I'm fine cutting that one too. We have Leyline Bending. Oh, all right. I guess I do like Magda here. Magda Caustic Bronco. Crew the Bronco with Magda to make...
Oh, that's a combo.
Yeah, all right.
Filth.
Passing those fetch lands hurt, but I don't think we were in a position to take them. All right, let's go to deck building. All right, so this currently is a few cards too many.
You always start by building your mana base.
Yeah, so right now we've got Arid Mesa does not get black. It gets every other color. And Misty Rainforest does not get white. Is that correct? Yeah, we could have taken the Spars headquarters, but I don't know, tap land. Not as good. All right, so let's just go turn 1 green. We have...
I don't think we're playing Underground Mortuary.
Yeah, we probably don't need it.
Let's our Misty get us... No, our Misty
no,
can get
we have
Commercial
Overgrown.
District.
We have Overgrown Tomb anyway. Oh, yeah, for a Surveil, sure. Okay, so turn 1 green, we have 6. So we would probably want like 2 more, maybe 3 more. Obviously, it's tough to play too many basic forests. Oh, Elvish Spirit Guide also counts. And you don't really want a Spirit Guide out of birds, but, you know. Let's see. So if we do 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 2 Commercial District and Oliphant as like 2 more. For red, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretty good on red.
Yeah, we might not even need a basic mountain.
Yeah, we have one initiative card that can go get a mountain. And we also have this Once Upon a Time hanging out. Black, we have 1, 2. Oliphant does not get black. Air Mesa does not get black. Okay, 3, 4. Plus now the 3 elves. Probably want like a swamp. Plains or white, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Misty does not get white. Yeah, so 4 white sources. So almost want like 2 plains.
Sure.
And then for blue, we just have Aragorn and Oko, and that's it. I think blue are probably fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue cards or blue sources. Oh, I counted Gleemox in the white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6,
I think you did.
No, I don't think I did. Now we're at 7. Okay, yeah, that's actually looking better. So this is 14 lands plus Gleemox and Oliphant. So we get another land here. And I don't think it needs to be a blue, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue sources, 5 blue sources. And we don't need I don't think we need a...
Yeah, I don't think... It's basic. It's either basic mountain or basic forest.
Yeah, we can't play another plains. 2 plains is already a little rough.
Yeah.
And the Neshoba Brawler is probably fine, right? It's going to be 4 most of the time, sometimes 5. So black, let's check in. 4, 5. Yeah, 5 black sources plus the 3 elves. Maybe we cut Slimefoot and Squee.
That's pretty reasonable. You can cast it off planes.
Yeah. We could also cut Caustic Bronco. Oh, we have 2 treasure makers too, which is not bad. And Undermine Adventure is obviously like kind of bad fixing.
I think we should cut Terrace under.
Oh yeah, that's probably fine. Because we need to cut 1 more. There's also, we don't want Uro. Is there any chance we want Name Sticker Death Greeters? Probably not, right? No, I don't think it. Name Sticker needs another color of mana too often to be good, I think.
Yeah, we have 4th Aerlingus, which is nice with it, but we've got some other ways to just like ramp mana. We've got a bunch of mana doors.
Yeah, God, I wish we had that. We should. Where do we take over Spar's headquarters?
I don't
remember. Because I kind of wish we took Spar's headquarters now. I think that would have actually been pretty good. We do have some good untapped duels. Having Plateau, Steam Vents, Taiga, Overgrown Tomb is pretty nice. So we need to cut 1 more, I think. Or we play 16 lands. Well, 14 plus Gleemox and Oliphant plus Elvish Spirit Guide, Once Upon a Time, and 3 Mana Dorks. Might not be terrible.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Because it's not like we need... I don't think there's another... Because we don't want to add a plains. We don't want to add a swamp.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have like 7 cards between the 1s and the 2s that like generate mana.
All right, this is probably fine then. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's enough red sources. All right. Looks like we got a deck here. Don't mind it. Well, let's see how our team...
Yeah, I guess the second plains over a mountain. That's the one. But we just... everything fetches red and very few things fetch white, so it makes some sense. We do have a decent
We have a lot
of
of white cards.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white cards. All right, let's do it. All right, time for round 1. Battling Mac here. And, we'll keep this here. This is a pretty fast Chaos Defiler. Ooh, okay. Well, he's doing something here. He is. Tom Martell passed him a Time Vault, which I don't love to hear. Should we elf out an elf? I guess so, right?
Why?
Because then we can go turn 2 Scarlet.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Boom. Elves helping elves. We'll side in some artifact removal here, I would imagine. Uh-oh. Oh, he didn't have a... Alright, let's cast... And I think we still attack Saheeli.
For sure.
Just so he can't copy anything. Alright. Turn 2 Headliner Scarlet, turn 3 Chaos Defiler is a pretty nice one. Let's hope this is something... Oh, okay. I'm just going to make a token. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Steam vents. So steam vents, if we chaos defiler and kill the construct, he gets to chump with the Saheeli token. Could just chaos defiler and kill the Karn.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
Because it doesn't seem... Yeah. The problem is if we kill the construct attack, he chumps with this, but next turn he makes a construct, plays any artifact and gets a Saheeli. That seems kind of bad. And no attacks. Missing white for this leyline binding, but the Chaos Defiler is going to get to make a nice attack next turn, presumably. What is this? Okay.
Oh my.
Let's see, what has he got? Hopefully it's not too bad. 3/3 Blightsteel.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Headliner Scarlet. Oliphant. we can't cycle that, unfortunately.
You can cast it though.
Yeah. And just deciding, do we want to attack with Chaos Defiler? He can just block with the Blightsteel. But if we attack Saheeli, this would be a 6/5. That sounds pretty good, right? Because if he blocks with just Blightsteel, well, that dies.
Yeah.
If he blocks with the construct, then when this dies, I'll kill the Nexus.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm getting a permanent one way or another here. The construct is pretty big, so we are going to have to contend with that at some point. We're just going to shrink the Chaos Defiler, kill the Saheeli. Okay. It's a shame this delays us casting our birds. Oh, did I not? I
somehow didn't tap red.
I just kind of randomized all of it. Okay, so... Uh-oh, what is this? Mystical Tutor for Tinker? I guess he took the Tinker second. Or third, I guess, for him. I mean, I don't know what he has left to Tinker for that's good. Oh, an Ancestral Recall. All right. I mean, that's good. But it doesn't immediately just dumpster us or anything. I'm probably going to take a big hit off this construct if he wants to attack with it. We'll see. What do we got?
Yeah.
What's this Nexus getting? Nothing. Nice. Okay. Don't mind that. Oh, I don't like this, though. All right. Let's flip something good off Headliner. Arid Mesa.
There's your white mana.
All right. Can probably maybe attack with Oliphant Chaos Defiler. How does that work out? The construct blocks. Just blocks the Oliphant, right? And that doesn't.
You could leyline after blocks.
Yeah. And then that does. Yeah, that is a lot of damage. I guess we'll just leave the Nexus for now. All right. Got to get some damage through. Especially with Relic out, he's able to draw kind of a lot of cards anyway. Okay. Leyline Binding. If he's a counter here, it's brutal.
That's true.
Oh, he's deciding what a Relic to find Force of Negation, maybe. Could be the jam.
If he was one artifact lower, we could get
get a nice trade here.
But
well, this is just going to put some good pressure on. And play a birds. And ship the turn after that, hoping to draw a fourth Earlingus. Oh, what is this? Oh. Okay. Oh, so that was so cheap that he didn't really have a good opportunity to counter it, or at least didn't want to. All right, well, We'll get Oliphant back in the mix. I'm kind of scared. Mac has seen a lot of cards over these last turns.
Yeah.
Grist to sack Chaos Defiler could be nice. If he's using Relic main phase, that's a good sign. It means he doesn't have anything yet, but obviously his deck looks pretty nice. Workshop is doing wonders here. Okay. Kappa Cannoneer is in. And Basalt Monolith, so now it's a 5/5. Oh, geez. Bank Buster, now it's a 6/6. Okay. Any fourth year Linguses? Oh. Oko's not bad.
You could start with a Surveil Land.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I'll be doing that regardless, right? And can I... Doesn't look like he's got an instant way to put an artifact into play. So Oliphant's attacking, and I guess the Chaos Defiler's attacking too. Could Oko the Blightsteel to make it not indestructible anymore? Could Oko the Nexus? Huh.
I don't think you want that. I think you just have to find your fourth Lingus.
Yeah. Is there anything that's worth Okoing before attacks? Because if Blightsteel blocks Oliphant, he just takes like 7. That's not that great. But then I Oko the Nexus. Technically, I could Oko the Cannoneer, but that would just make it a 6/6 Elk. That doesn't... I mean, I guess I have to worry about this killing me next turn, right?
It's true. Yeah, I mean, I think attacking with Defiler and Oliphant gives you the opportunity to blow up Cannoneer and pay for ward.
Yeah, he's just not going to block this Defiler, unfortunately.
Well, then I'll take some extra damage.
Yeah.
Set you up maybe one with fourth Lingus.
Yeah, I think that the cannon or the Defiler getting shrunk was pretty unfortunate, but I think had to kill Saheeli, so
yeah, that would be, your life would be tough if
you
had a lot of servos in play.
Saheeli would not have worked out well here. Does Necromancy do anything right now? Not really. Okay. Yeah. Could, if we elk this, it dies, right? Because it's a 3/3 elk with 3 damage on it now.
It's true.
Is that good?
Doesn't seem very good.
Could elk...
So what's in our deck that we could draw to? We should look at that. So we can draw to fourth Lingus, which probably wins.
Broadside Bombardiers wins the game, I would assume.
Very
Very close to it, at least. Once upon a time.
Well, it seems like you should play to try to make it so Broadside does, which implies you probably want to like Oko and not be giving him like another 3/3 because right now
Like
sacking.
You mean the Nexus or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want to Oko the Nexus. Could just Oko the thing and hope he can't play 5 artifacts next turn.
That sounds fine. And then you play Magda too.
Yeah.
You play Magda and Birds, I guess.
Yeah, I can play them both. Actually, I think this is the way it works.
Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, we get to see 2 cards next turn. Also, if you can't kill us next turn, maybe we get a chance to... Maybe we then Oko the Cannoneer.
Right.
Like, I guess you could kill the Cannoneer next turn if you really wanted to, but...
Right now you have 3, 6, 9 mana, so you can fourth for 7.
I assume fourth is lethal. What the heck is this? Oh,
Time Spiral? That's scary.
well,
Probably means we're dead.
I mean, maybe.
If you just find...
If he finds Saheeli or something. If he doesn't find Saheeli, then playing 5 artifacts isn't, like, trivial. So Might Stone and Weak Stone? Yeah. All right. So it's at 7. Nexus makes it 8. So it needs 3 more with like a pretty good amount of mana.
Yeah, and the ability to draw a bunch more cards. That does it.
That should probably do it.
If he has any spell, he just gets to flicker the Might Stone and Weak Stone, see 2 more cards, trigger Kappa Cannoneer again.
All right. Got us pretty good there.
Well, it's good we saw Displacer Kitten.
Yeah. Show our teammates that. Well, getting Terra Sunder in. And Galvanic Discharge, yeah, it's okay.
It hits Planeswalkers.
Yeah, it does.
Necromancy's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's probably the worst one. All right. He managed to, so he must have first picked maybe he first picked Ancestral, then he took Tinker and didn't take Minsc and Boo. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, our draw was good. His draw was good. Had a couple turns in the mid game, which we had some cards that could have gotten us there. All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, we're going to keep this hand. The Turn on Elf would have been nice, but this is still pretty good, I think. Any Gleemoxes? Do we want that?
No.
No, I don't think so.
You have a Plateau and Generous Plunder.
Yeah, I guess we're just going to play Plunder on 2. Plunder is pretty nice against him, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this... Also, Broadside Bombardiers Chaos Defiler is a banger. Oh, no Ancestral? Don't mind that. Finally, Mac doesn't get insanely lucky against me. Do we play Bombardiers? I guess lacking something else to play. There's no reason not to, right? What are you going to do? Play around a counterspell? Probably don't throw anything. Should probably play Elf, I think.
Yeah.
Seems like it's fine. All right, well. Mystical, okay. Is he going to Tinker Portal me? Just getting
Probably.
Tinker. And we gave him the artifact for it. Let's hope it's Blightsteel. It's probably Portal. All right, well, get to Leyline Binding it.
Yeah, maybe we weren't supposed to plunder. I don't know. It's weird.
He's got so many artifacts in his deck. And if he had Mystical in opening hand, there's a decent chance he gets Ancestral a lot of the time there.
That's true.
So, Saheeli, hopefully no play after. All right. I mean, Chaos Defiler is a nice one. No. Oh.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
Says something about his deck that he didn't want Ancestral main phase.
Yeah, no zeros, I guess. The whole Portal thing wasn't that big of a blowout. The Ancestral was, because Ancestral's an incredible card. But it was R3, R4 cards for his 3 cards. Oh, no, I guess... Never mind. It was 4 for 2. Yeah, that's still not great. All right, well, time to time to get our beatdowns on. This goes to 10 here. Magda. So what are we hoping to draw here? 4th Year Lingus again, I guess. I mean, Chaos Defiler is pretty good. Undermount Adventure would be good.
Probably doesn't.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Nice deck. Draw 2. All right. We can let him... He's got 8 cards in hand. Let's see if he's got any other spells. Didn't see Vault or Key. But this deck looks like it would play Manifold Key regardless. So...
Maybe. I guess we've seen Basalt Monolith and Might and Weakstone.
But Tom did pass him a Time Vault as far as I know, so...
If we can trust the word of Tom Martell.
It's fair. It's fair. All right. This is fine. We don't need to continue. All right. Mac broke the streak. I'm 2-1 against him this week, but he got us good here. All right. Time for round 2. A brutal loss in round 1. Playing against mono white this round. Any Gleemoxes? Would you run this one? I think I will. Turn 1 birds, turn 2 commercial district, reprieve. Hopefully find a good 4-mana play to play on turn 3 after reprieving there too. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, you want to get on the jump on mono white, and this hand does that.
Sadly, Misty can't get our other surveil land.
No, it's an elegant parlor.
Certainly not the kind of place that would allow you in. Because it's elegant.
No, yeah. When's the last time you would say you were in a room you'd describe as a parlor?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Oh, can I
You spike?
Can I spike? I'm just gonna graveyard this.
Yeah, it's not very good against Mother Runes.
No, I would have been a little more inclined to keep it if that wasn't that. Mother Runes on turn 1's pretty annoying. I don't think my deck has a great answer to it. Well, this is a good start on their part. Okay. Yeah, I mean, at least that does draw me extra cards. Really? I could Oko the Mother Runes. I don't really like the idea of that. I wish I'd kept Prismatic Ending a little bit.
I know, it's funny. I think you Headliner's correct.
Yeah.
It's most mana efficient and it's a card draw. We need more cards.
Maybe. Yeah. I guess the drawing an extra card is probably a good enough tiebreaker here. That attack is a little crazy, but I mean, I guess we milled a Prismatic Ending, so maybe we didn't have removal in hand. Jeez.
Not pleasant.
Overspirit Guide. I guess we could just Oko Bronco here.
Yeah, looks like it.
Not a whole lot else we could do. I mean, we've actually drawn pretty well for like keeping a land heavy opener, but still don't really like the spot here. I guess Ocelot Pride, we've got 2 different colors of blockers for it.
Yeah, that is good news.
And
it's not the end of the world to let them flip. You can also, if you do kill the Ocelot Pride, you can bring it back and then sack food to
trigger it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll have the City's Blessing here pretty easily. Yeah, there's a lot that goes wrong here. When they have Mother Runes of Johnny Ocelot Pride in play, those are all very dangerous cards.
Yeah. So now they can pump the Pride and protect it.
Yeah, if I double block, they can first strike down the Caustic Bronco and then protect it for Mother Runes. So I guess I could just block with Headliner Scarlet. I mean, that's probably just going to be the play here. No attack. Okay. Lion Sash, sure. All right. Plains into Grist. So I could Oko the Mother Runes, but then if they give it pro green, I can't Grist it.
Right.
Could just make an elk, make an insect.
Yeah, I think so.
I guess play Grist first and +1 it.
They have Winds of Abandon in their deck, so they do have some inevitability here, but
maybe we'll mill something for Necromancy. Oh, that is sick. So I can put this into play, kill Mother of Runes, Necromancy, it dies, kill something else if I want. I've got to do it now because of the Lion Sash.
right.
Because this isn't targeted.
So you play your planes.
Yeah.
And you can exchange the food for one of their things.
Yeah, so maybe we start with Necromancy here.
Yeah.
We want to do it instant speed. Do we want to do instant speed? We could just Necromancy, kill the Mother of Runes. And then exchange.
Yeah, I don't think you want to do it instant speed, but
because I think having a Defiler in play is probably better.
I think so.
Yeah. Milling Chaos Defiler was pretty nice.
Yeah, sure was.
Okay. So they can preemptively use Mother of Runes to like protect. I think Ocelot Pride is probably what I want to take here, right? Guess I could take Lion Sash. I don't think I want to take a Johnny.
Yeah.
I'm taking it. So I'm going to blow up Mother of Runes.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
I think you want Ocelot Pride.
Yeah. And I don't have any life gain here, but I'll just pass the turn. Now I have 5 blockers. They have 4 attackers.
Wow, what a turn.
that was something. I could have attacked with Caustic Bronco, but then if they block with the cat, they flip a Johnny. That doesn't sound ideal. Winds of Abandon, like you mentioned, is pretty scary, but yeah. What are you going to do? They have to have winds plus the 6 land in their, cut top couple cards.
Yeah, and you can still, like, minus Grist with Chaos Defiler next turn to shrink their board considerably.
Yeah, maybe I blow up a Johnny and Luminarch or something like that or whatever. We'll see. Sure.
Well, that's pretty nice.
Well, now they have no cards in hand, and they're very far away
Right.
from wins. Ooh, Oko. I might have to -2 Grist because killing the flyer is good, but I do have a bird to chump. Oh, they pumped the Thalia, sure. And I'm drawing 2 cards off Headliner Scarlet. Oh, there's Galvanic Discharge and 4th Eorlingus. Okay. Because if we plus Oko make a food, sack it, plus Grist, we'll get an extra insect out of the deal.
It's true.
What do we want to Galvanic Discharge? Could just be the Bat token. Could be the Lion Sash, but maybe not. I'm thinking we don't want to play 4th Eorlingus this turn. Oh, we want a 4th Eorlingus Ocelot Pride. We want to set that up to where we're like sacking a food and casting a 4th Eorlingus for like as much as we can.
Sure.
The Thalia makes that a little harder, but so if we did that this turn, we wouldn't even make that many tokens because we would make 2 tokens off 4th Eorlingus because this is each token, right? For each token. So yeah, waiting a turn or 2 could be really nice. So what if we could Galvanic Discharge the Bat. We could also trade Chaos Defiler by -2ing for 2 things. Could kill like we do want to kill Thalia because of the 4th Eorlingus, though it makes the wins a little better. Killing a Johnny could be good, but
Well, if you're setting up to 4th next turn, they're not going to get to draw 2 cards. So I think you're probably going to kill 3 things here.
yeah.
So you're going to kill like Lion Sash, Bat, Thalia, or does that make...
Could also attack with Chaos Defiler.
Oh, is Lion Sash a cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. That's good to know.
Wow. I haven't seen that come up yet.
Could also not kill the Bat token.
Sure.
But if we're going to -2 Grist, we probably want to.
Okay.
Could attack with Chaos Defiler first and see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's probably good. Getting in some damage is nice, and there's no way this attack goes that badly.
No, because we can always just kill a Johnny after combat with the Grist -2. This game, I did not like the flipping the Chaos Defiler off Grist was absurd.
Yeah, were there any other creatures that would have been even close to as good?
No, we didn't have a Pyroglyph. We took a fetch land over it. All right, so this is fine because we'll just end up killing a Johnny here. So now we're going to want to kill a Johnny with the Chaos Defiler ability. Grist kills Thalia. Maybe just let him have Lion Sash. What does it do?
You could just discharge a Johnny, Grist, Oko, crack food, and then you make a couple of more insects because of pride.
Yeah, that's probably fine. So let's kill a Johnny. And then the Bat can attack for 2 damage here. Yeah,
and just play a land.
Well, you definitely got to play the land. And then Ocelot Pride. Zhunk.
Yeah. Make a lot of tokens.
Yeah, it might be, I mean, I guess Thalia might die next turn just because of combat, but it would be kind of nice to leave it in play. They played their land, so now they could draw wins. What we could do, it's kind of funny play, is next turn just cast Fourth Earlingus, sack a food, make no attacks, and then have just lethal the next turn after that.
Yeah, do you not have deterministically lethal if you just make 5 2/2s and like kill Thalio?
Let's see what happens here. No attacks. All right. I mean, we probably just have lethal this turn, actually.
Yeah, that would. I mean, they're at virtually 16 because of their food.
Okay, so if we minus Grist, we can kill Thalia and Lion Sash. And we lose Chaos Defiler. Because that already blocks the Chaos Defiler anyway. And then we make 5 2/2s. They have 1, 2, 3 points. So they're basically, they can stop that, and that, let's say. And then they take... I mean, it looks like we're...
If you Oko and make something a 3/3, I think that might get you 2 Xaxes.
Yeah, because then they block the 3/3 and the 2/2. They block the 2 3/3s and a 2/2, and they take 4, 5, 6, 16. Yeah, that looks like lethal to me.
Okay.
I mean, we could count again, but we don't really need to, I don't think.
Oh, the one thing is that it might be more damage if you tap Birds for mana and then sack it instead of Chaos Defiler and attack with Defiler. But you've already...
Well... No, I don't think so because these two are both big.
It just eats it. Yeah, you're right.
Grist, it doesn't matter which one.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess the one thing about this line, too, is that you might not have had deterministic lethal, but they are probably going to be faced with the question of how much to eat from your graveyard with their mana. And they might not think they have to crack the food. Yeah, they don't think they have to crack it right now.
Well, I mean, it was still lethal, though.
Yeah.
I think we counted.
No, we did.
We didn't double count, but, I think we counted enough.
We counted enough, it's been called.
Lion Sash is getting fed. Okay, yield to Lion Sash. Cast Defiler. Kill Thalia.
Well, it's good to be back. Unfortunately, I have a call in like 10 minutes, so I might not be here for the conclusion of this match and the next one. But
boom. That was nice.
It's nice to be here for at least one game win.
All right.
I want that Firebolt.
Firebolt's coming in. That's for sure. Elite Spellbinder does not look that good.
No, you might want to take out some kind of like Initiative Monarchy kind of cards on the draw. You can bring in Slimefoot and Squee.
Yeah, we could take out if we take out Aragorn Reprieve, we could leave Comet in, and we can leave all those white cards in, but we can probably take out a Plains and then put in like the Underground Mortuary or something if we want. I mean, Slimefoot and Squee does sound good. Terra Sunder kills Skullclamp.
Yeah, that's probably all right. Is Undermount Adventure going to be good?
I mean, it's a pretty strong card.
Like, is it better than Aragorn? Like, Aragorn is a 4-mana 4/4 lifelink, and Initiative is
Aragorn's a lot harder to cast, is the problem.
Sure.
There's also Uro and Deathgreeter's Champion.
Yeah. Well, Uro's really...
No.
It seems impossible.
Yeah. I mean, we could also just take out Undermount Adventure and just put in Reprieve.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
This might be better. All right. See how this goes. Do we want to take this Plains out for... I don't know. Okay. On the draw here. So that was the 5-land Birds Reprieve hand.
Yeah, no, we just didn't.
At some point we'll draw Gleemox, maybe. You'd hope.
You would hope.
All right. I mean, what are we going to do? Mulligan? No one drop? Oh. Turn 1 Reprieve?
I think I would not. Is there a 2-drop you would actually Reprieve? Would you Reprieve Stoneforge?
No, because we even have... Oh, is that good? Probably good to keep, right?
Yeah, seems good. I don't know. It's tough.
We can turn 2 Grist here.
Right.
The thing about Stoneforge is we can just tear asunder the thing that it gets. Does Grist count as a spell?
Uh,
Oh, I can cast a grist.
I guess I would do that.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, right?
That's funny. I genuinely didn't know.
I thought it might work.
It's a 1/1 in all zones, and this is... It's so weird. It's a 1/1 creature.
I mean, we're just gonna let grist get.
Oh, Gleemox got milled. Well, it's not the best against Thalia anyway.
That's annoying.
So Grist is gonna take 2, and...
We'll block there.
But yeah, we're in a lot of trouble to that Adeline.
Yeah. Once upon a time looks like garbage here.
Maybe if Scarlet was...
Well,
I don't know. It's tough.
a card draw mechanism when we had a pretty good reactive hand seemed decent. Obviously, Thalia into Adeline is a pretty nice start. No one drop was nice, but didn't last long.
Adeline better than Sanguine Evangelist here, I would say.
Yeah. Well, it's going to kill the grist, which I guess we're just letting grist die. And it's absorbing some damage. Reprieve something here, hopefully. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Adeline was tough. All right. Well, don't really like our spot here. I will say that. Necromancy. I mean, just playing Headliner Scarlet seems like the play.
Yeah.
And pass the turn. This can keep some of the things back.
Sure can.
Necromancy is a decent one. Hopefully we're not getting get losted here. Yeah, it looks like we are. Oh, winds. That's a little better for us than that, I guess. Look at Forest. Seems like trading is good. Could also Necromancy Grist. Well, does that work? No, it does not.
I enjoy the experience of trying to read Necromancy to help it answer you a question about how the card will function.
Yeah. No, it's really something. Oh, Leyline Binding. That would have been nice earlier.
I mean, you can Leyline Binding, if you get your Steam Vents in Shock, you can Leyline Binding Thalia, Tear Asunder Adeline, and then you're still up against Giver of Runes, 1/1, and Sanguine Evangelist, but...
Yeah, I guess that's probably better than not casting both this turn. And we've got 2 spells in hand, so the Thalia is going to... And I think it's better to have the Leyline. Oh, wait, no. We don't have a swamp.
We don't have a swamp. All right, we're dead. We shocked for no reason.
Well, what we can do here is we can Leyline Binding the Adeline and then cast Once Upon a Time.
And we'll find one of those creatures in our deck that gets us out of this spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's just like we have like a bunch and we get to look at 5 cards, so we're bound to hit one of them.
Maybe a Broadside Bombardiers. I think we're, yeah.
I mean, if we hit Broadside Bombardiers and we were able to and hit a thing we could sack.
Castifiler. The answer is always Castifiler.
Wow. Yeah, it's good to know. What a universe the Warhammer world must be.
Yeah. I mean, if they play Sanguine Evangelist, hit us for 3 down to 7, we go Chaos Defiler.
Oh, that was my alarm telling me to go.
All right. You got 2 minutes.
I will give you 2 minutes.
Chaos Defiler, blow up Giver of Runes. They attack, we block, we take 4, 6. It's not looking great. It's not looking great, but
Not looking good for us. Yeah, I mean, this is a tough matchup for these green decks. They don't necessarily have...
Well, them having Mother and Giver of Runes is a lot. We do have Firebolt, Galvanic Discharge. We have kind of a lot of removal. If we can just get out ahead, it's not so bad. Okay. Take the Bombardiers, and I'm not really sure what it's going to do, but... Generous Plunder. No. All right.
Not generous enough.
Do we want these cards on the play?
I mean, the Terra Sunder and Necromancy are both pretty bad.
Yeah.
I could believe you don't. Yeah.
Let's just put our good cards in on the play. And
Yeah, hopefully we get off
Hopefully we
to a
have
good start or mulligan
fast
into a
start.
hand that like takes advantage
we have a
of them
Gleamox,
all.
I've been told.
That is nice.
I mean, if we just birds into something, yeah, I think we got a pretty good shot. So we'll see. We'll see.
All right, I'll help you out with the mulligan decision here.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll give you good vibes.
I could use some good vibes. Decent vibes are always a help. Oh, you think that they know that you've got a call in 2 minutes and they really want you to not be able to help with the mulligan?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, here we go. Let's just have a banger hand. We haven't had one of those yet. Yeah, we did. All right. We're going to keep it. This is a banger hand. Thank you, BK. All right.
All right. Maybe I'll see you round 3. Maybe not. I love you, chat.
So this is Plains Gleamox Go. And I can cycle Oliphant and Galvanic Discharge a 1-drop. They didn't have a 1-drop. So cycle Oliphant. Let's get red-blue. Don't even really need to play it here. Let's go Bombardiers. Oh, Mana Tithed? Oh, okay. Thalia. This we want to probably get Commercial District with. Actually, I'm just going to pass. Julie, chill out. Mana Tithed? Man, okay. I think I'm going to take 2 just because I'm probably going to Galvanic Discharge it, but I don't know what their play is going to be. Okay, Ocelot Pride. All right, well, Galvanic Discharge the Thalia still. And then just going to cast a big 4th Earlingus here. Commercial District. Oh. Yeah, I'll put Aragorn on top. 4th Earlingus, X equals 4. I think that's probably the play here. I have the reprieve. The Mana Tithe's already gone. Wait, did I get Mana Tithe with Elvish Spirit Guide in my hand? I think I drew it the turn after. At least I hope I did. All right, I'm going to leave one of these back to not get monarched. I mean, it's certainly possible that they Cathar Commando here, but I can Aragorn to take back the monarch as well if I need to. And if they attack with Cathar Commando plus Ocelot Pride, okay, they're just going to do this in block. Yeah, that I actually like a lot more. Hopefully they don't have a removal spell here. Slimefoot and Squee fighting side by side with Aragorn. Let's see. Get lost. Take the monarch. Gain 1. Put a token into play. Hopefully they have 1 card in hand. Hopefully it's not too much of a banger. Okay. Skullclamp is good. Oh, Prismatic Ending is awesome. And I can Aragorn and Prismatic Ending. Oh, perfect. So let's attack for 4. I don't think I need to get greedy and use a map token here. I probably shouldn't do that. Aragorn. Okay. Blue, white, red. And what do I kill? I think I just kill the Skullclamp. Seems like giving them 2 cards here. Oh, I could have hit a land. Off the cat token isn't a very good idea. They drew Winds of Abandon. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that was a great draw. but now the winds is gone. I go to 12. They're not going to get the city's blessing here. And I'm going to get to take back the monarch again. And I get to play Slimefoot and Squee. So I can't get, using this, I don't have either. I have Oliphant of Bombardiers, but this, I can only use this if this isn't the graveyard. So let's go map token. Oh, I'll keep Comet on top. All right. And just attack for 3 here. It's got trample, so blocking doesn't help them keep the monarch. And land. Green, red, black. Slimefoot and Squee. Make a 1/1. Yeah, and then map. I guess I'll map the 1/1. All right, pass the turn, draw Comet. They got to draw something pretty good here. I mean, they had 1 card in hand off the Monarch, and they drew a card for their turn. The Winds' Abandon is already gone, luckily. And now, next turn, I get to play Comet. Yeah, turned out Gleemox was pretty good. And casting Comet here. I mean, even without Comet, I still have the Monarch, and they don't really have... Like, they're pretty far from even having good attacks. Even if they, let's say they drew an exile removal spell to kill Slimefoot, I would then be able to block Ocelot Pride, block Cat Token, take 1. They get the Monarch, but they don't get the Ocelot Pride because it dies to my 1/1 or my 2/2s. If they had like Parallax Wave or something, yes, I would probably lose, but I don't think we've even seen that card out of them. So, I'm feeling pretty good about the situation. Let's see if they manage to pull something out, though. It's possible they drew Stoneforge Mystic. And then they're going to go Pre-War Formal Wear, Get Back Thalia, or Cathar Commando. I mean, that's just like putting a lot of stuff on the board, but it doesn't really make them like win the game right now. But I'm not sure. Oof, and we got there. All right, 1-1. Love to see that dub. All right, let's see how round 3 goes. All right, time for round 3. BK's here in spirit. Playing against Falcon Eye, who's on red-green with like Wheel of Fortune, Titania, Zernorb, the One Ring. So a lot of red-green decks here. I don't really love this hand on the draw, but I think I will keep. I mean, I've got a good 2-drop or 2 good 2-drops and a good 4. Here's my solution. I'll keep and I'll just draw a Gleemox. So yeah, but on the play, I would be a lot happier. On the draw, yeah. All right. I mean, I don't think it's worth mulling, but certainly not excited about it. Oh no, turn on Ragavan. Well, it wasn't a Gleemox. If I see Gleemox now, I'm going to lose it. All right, I'll put this on top because it's going to get Ragavanned. And then I'll play turn 2. I don't know. I'm probably blocking or trying to block with whatever it is I play. I guess I'd play the Generous Plunderer. Jeez, what is this? Turn 2 Ursine Monstrosity. Okay. Yeah. I mean, kind of doesn't matter which one I play. I'm just going to block. I mean, I guess the Monstrosity is going to hit me. Best case scenario is I block Ragavan, Monstrosity hits me for 4, now 5 with Windswept Teeth, though it could still be 4 if Falcon mills a land. But, oh geez, crop rotation into Strip Mine? Okay, well, I wasn't winning this game with very many of my hands, I will say that. Milled a 1 ring, so it's hitting for 6 here. Yeah. I'll block. And hope to draw. He's got more plays, huh? Magda. Magda's at least kind of interesting. All right, let's get a red-green land, play Magda. Because now what I can do is next turn I can attack with Magda, make a treasure, and then sack it to Chaos Defiler or to Grist the Ursine Monstrosity. But no, you had some follow-up here. All right, well, that was a beating. 2 Tear Asunder kills the One Ring, kills other things as well, and Firebolt both look pretty decent. I think I can take out Spellbinder. I just don't think it's going to be great against the curve that Falcon Eye is often going to have. And do I want to take out any of the 2s? I think Necromancy is actually still going to be fine here. I have a good amount of removal. I mean, Firebolt's good against Ragavan and Elves, so I don't really... And Delighted Halfling, I think it's got 2. So I don't really want to take that out. I don't want to take out Headliner Scarlet. I could take out Neshoba Brawler. It's a solid card. 2 mana, 4/3. Maybe I just take out Generous Plunder. I think I like Caustic Bronco with all the extra removal in, so I guess I'll try this. All right, I'd like to play first, and I'm going to keep this. I guess I get a red-green land, because I can get Commercial District and Surveil, and I don't have blue for Oko, but I'm missing both colors, so... All right, let's go Commercial District. Forest, no, I don't really want Forest here. Let's play Caustic Bronco. Oh man, I just feel like I'm going to get Chain Lightning here and Ragavan. And that's going to be it, huh? But we'll see. If these 2 trade and then I get to leave up Reprieve, alright, not the end of the world. See what Falcon's turn 2 play is. Nothing? Okay. Actually, I think I'm just going to Necromancy the Caustic Bronco here. It's not like an amazing play, but Falcon doesn't have removal spell right now. Like, would have killed the Caustic Bronco if he could, and then next turn I can play Neshoba Brawler and have Reprieve up. And we'll hope that that's good. I think Caustic Bronco is better than Ragavan. All right, let's see what the 3 is here. Hopefully... All right, Ursine Monstrosity is not so bad because it actually has to attack. So let's play Neshoba Brawler. Pass the turn. So I'm going to take a hit off the Ursine Monstrosity here. It's going to hit me for 5, maybe. But I get to Reprieve whatever comes next. Yeah, so it looks like 5. But I get to hit back for 6. And it's indestructible, so definitely not blocking. Okay, Isika's Chariot will be a problem. That is going to be annoying, but not yet. Oh, Tear Asunder, okay. Do I want to crew the Bronco? If I hit a 2 mana play, it's still better to have crewed, so I think I'll do this. And if I hit like a 3 or 4 mana play, it's way better. No, I hit a land. What a beat. Let's play Oko. And I think I just elk the Monstrosity. And probably just pass the turn, because I think Isika's Chariot's going to come down and I can Tear Asunder the Chariot. End of turn. So I missed out on 4 damage. The other thing is, like, I'm the one whose life total is under pressure, so losing life is pretty bad. It would have been really nice to flip something, though. Hitting a blue land was good, though. Getting to play Oko was pretty good. Yeah, go Tear Asunder, and then untap Firebolt, a token. Could attack with Bronco and Brawler, maybe. And then play Elf and Oko the Elf, something like that. All right, Oko's getting attacked here. Hopefully he doesn't have a way to finish it off. Seasoned Pyromancer, okay. Interesting. Didn't play the Chariot. Discard 2 lands. Oh, yeah, maybe Chain Lightning? Or something? How would you do it this way? You put so much less on the board here. And crack a peatland to draw a card? Okay. I'm pretty happy about this turn of events, honestly. It would have worked out better to play the Elves of Deep Shadow because I didn't end up casting Terra Sunder, but I think this is pretty nice. All right, so do I want to crew the Bronco? I think so. A saddle the Bronco. Yeah. Firebolt the Seasoned Pyro. I'm going to attack here. And then I'm going to go Elves of Deep Shadow. Make it a 3/3. Play Blooming Marsh. Pass the turn. I actually have Terra Sunder up at instant speed, funnily enough. The reason I saddled with the Brawler is I just want to trade the 3/3 for the Ursine Monstrosity. I don't need to, and I'd rather trade the 3/3 than the 5/3. All right, happy this worked out. Oko's great in games like this. Seeka's Chariot. I could Terra Sunder now, but I don't think I need to do that. Elegant Parlor. Let's play this. Headliner Scarlet. Okay, put this on top. Now, yeah, let's go Firebolt the Cat token. Oh, it didn't crew the Chariot. Haha, interesting. And saddle. I think saddling the Bronco is fine. Attack. Nug for 4. And then these trade probably. Nope, it does not trade. All right, and then I'm just going to +2 and make a food. And then pass with Terra Sunder on Esika's Chariot up, which I actually think is pretty likely I'm going to get an opportunity to do that. Like Falcon plays a creature and crews the Chariot. 6 can play Cratermaker or Ragavan maybe this turn. Crew Chariot, all right. Nice. Terra Sunder off Elver Spirit Guide. That actually just about does it. I just have lethal now. I just play Headliner Scarlet attack for 10. 13 actually with the Oko. And a Tower Fire on the thing. That I still get to attack for 11 here. Oh, Zurin Orb. Well, that does kind of stop it. Oh, and I could even play Undermount Adventure first, which I think is worth doing. I'm at 12. Yeah. Getting to eat one of Falconized lands is pretty good. Let's get Forest, Swamp, Plains. I don't know. Just get Plains. That's fine. Headliner Scarlet. Attack for 11. Put you to -1. Have to sack a land. All right. Going to game 3. On the draw here. Slimefoot and Squee. Honestly, Caustic Bronco is not actually that good against a lot of that. I think I'm just going to put Slimefoot and Squee. Just the 2/2 body doesn't actually do all that well. I think Magda's worth the risk, but all right. Let's see how this goes, huh? All right, well, this is an easy mulligan. Turn 3 Oko on the draw with no other plays and 5 land that can't actually cast Grist is just... Replace one of the lands with a Gleemox? Sure, I would keep it. But yes, if I had my best card, I would keep my hand. All right, any Gleemoxes? That's a Gleemox. All right, I'm going to keep this. And I think I put Terra Sunder back. I could put Necromancy back, but is he going to turn one? Oh, no, not Ragavan this time. Oh, turn on Crop Rotation to get a red? He is going to turn on Ragavan. Maybe. All right, well, I actually have a great hand against that because I get to go... Oh, and there's a Comet. Please, any land. Oh, but we're not done yet. Prismatic Ending the Ragavan. Gleemox. Bird. All right. Can I just get a land and have turn 2 Comet after turn 1 killing Ragavan? Don't kill my bird, please. Don't kill my bird. No. All right. Land would still be really nice here. Okay. Well, now if I draw a land and can play a 4th Eorlingus for 1, that could be decent. Okay, that's a land. I could also necromancy. Oh, he milled a 6. All right, I'll just do that. Necromancy the 6 here. And smash. I guess I could have actually attacked first, but I thought it was just no chance he would be trading. Okay. We've got moves. Inti. Inti on Ursine Monstrosity is pretty dangerous. It's going to attack for 7. Jeez, that card is good. Well, assuming I get a land this turn, I could maybe play 6, hit Pest Infestation. Nice, okay. At least missed, so I go to 12 here. And more plays? Okay, Chain Lightning that. That's fine. No cards in hand. Oliphant's so bad. Okay, let's attack with 6 and really hope that I mill a land. Man, this is brutal. This is brutal. All right. Now I can Mountain Cycle Oko. Or sorry, the thing, I guess I'll Mountain Cycle for Elegant Parlor because then I'm just going to play Nishoba Brawler here. I think that's better than doing anything else. And then if I draw a land, I can Oko the Ursine Monstrosity. Okay, he's going to Inti. All right, this is going to be really close. He's going to Inti and discard to Inti. All right, really need this to miss here. Oh, what a close game. Okay, hit Mountain. Well, not a miss, but not action. I go to 3 here. Land. Okay, so now what's awkward is I can Oko the Monstrosity, but then I have to chump it with 6. Yeah, I don't really have any other options, do I? All right. Just got a +1/+1 counter on it. All right, pass the turn. All right, need Falconite a miss here. I chump. Drawing a land would be really nice. And then we can see if Comet does something. All right, Falcon didn't play anything. All right, land. Oh. I could Comet or I could fourth. I just gonna Comet here. All right, 6. All right, I hit 7 and I got 2 squirrels, but now I get to make one into a 4/4 past the turn, and now I can block the Ursine Monstrosity down. And then I can Comet again next turn and cast 4th Eorlingus. Oh, what a crazy game. Goblin Crater Maker. Okay, that's fine. It means that I can't double block anymore. But yeah, the Crater Maker is going to kill the 1/1. Should kill the 1/1 now. Oh, no? All right. Well, I'll just block like this then. All right. It's going to kill the Gleemox. It doesn't sound like a winning maneuver. I think Crater Maker in the 1/1 was good because I would have been forced to chump with the 3/3. Because next turn I'm going to start things off by using Comet. And I can return a card of mana value 2 or less from my graveyard to my hand. Like if I had like a Prismatic Ending or maybe a land, I don't know. I guess we'll see what if Crater Maker the Gleemox here. Okay, Chaos Defiler. All right, well let's start with Comet. 8. Any 8s? Oh, I hit a 6. All right. I hit a 6 again. Oh, Comet is going off. All right, so now I'm nugging. Yeah, I guess if I nug for 10, Falcon goes to 4. 4th Eorlingus for 2. Make a squirrel into a 1/1. or a 3/3. Well, those are lethal block. Yeah, Nuggy for 10. Fourth Earlingus for 2 here. And that just looks like game to me. If Falcon had a way to kill a creature, it would have just won the game last turn. So, and does Okoing? I guess I can Oko the Crater Maker as just an additional way to get a blocker out of the way. Okay. Whew, what a game. This was a game. This was really something here. Gleemox really delivered, and so did Comet and Oko. This game was, we both had just no cards in hand, very few resources. It's one of those games that just is just crazy like that, and this looks just great. I mean, boom. There we go. 2-1. And I think that might give my team the dub. Let me see. All right. Yes, we won 8-4. And this was quite a deck. I think this deck was pretty good. I mean, it had just some accelerants into really powerful plays. Comet, Aragorn, Undermountain Adventure, Scarlet, Bombardiers. Chaos Defiler is awesome card. Fourth's great card. The mana was actually okay. I thought it was going to be a little worse than it was, but I feel like we didn't really have severe mana problems generally. And yeah, the last couple cards weren't like the best in the world, but you know, this deck I think totally delivered, and that last game was just so close. So hope you enjoyed this with BK and all. I appreciate you hanging out with me today, or us, and you know what? I'll be back tomorrow with another draft. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.